couple things, fellas. Why is this video? Because I just got done making one. Plus, it's kind of easier to talk about it real quick. But we didn't really talk about this yet, and I just want to make sure we're all on the same page. And if you guys want anything changed, Sleeper, like I said, does some weird things. It's best platform by far, but they just do weird things where the mobile site is different than the website. This is one of them. Trade deadline is week 14, right before the playoffs the last week. We do it in the other dynasty. I think it's really good. If you guys want something different, post about it. We don't do it during the playoffs. I just feel like that's a little weird, and a lot of people kind of say the same thing. Again, if you want trades available all the time, that's fine. The moment the championship is played and over, we open up. Not me. We open up the trades again, and it starts right away, and then the waivers run once a week. So I figured everyone was cool with that. But if you're on the website, you see this. It says select a value. It doesn't allow me to select 14, but on the mobile, it lets me select 14. Weird. Don't get it, but hey, whatever they're doing, I don't. They just miss things sometimes. I want to talk about the playoffs and not making the playoffs. Right now, we just do this default. Obviously, it's how it is. You're on the same side rather than reseed. Again, speak up if you want that. 1 week only. I wish we could do this, but unfortunately, the way they schedule things, we're not able to have the playoffs sooner because it'd be during a bye week. And I think it'd be really cool to have like a 2 week stuff, but it just doesn't work out because you don't want to be playing on that week. I think it's 18 now. Because if your best players, they dominated all year and then they're not playing because of that last week. You guys know what I mean. The teams that don't make playoffs. I want to make sure we're all on the same page here and make sure you guys are good with this. So what we do is a draft lottery. Now this is a 10-team league. This is the other dynasty, the original one I'm in. And so 4 teams don't make it. Rather than having just all these teams not play players, because I'm never going to tell you how to run your roster first. So if you have someone on Taxi that's doing well and you want to leave them, leave them. There's people that think if a player does well on Taxi, you should have to take them off. No. Here another thing is, you want to start a player that's the backup, fine. If he's on IR, that's where I think we might want to step in. But still, I have never done anything because I don't want to tell you how to run your team. This is your fucking team, right? So the draft lottery, like I said, so a bunch of people start playing inactives, then it kind of becomes dumb, especially if there's 6 teams. Then it just kind of makes things hairy. So you can still tank, but then it becomes a lottery. Now this might be weird with 6 teams, since 6 make it. But what we do is that thing where I decided the draft order. This is the lottery, and that's for those 4 picks. So in our league, it would be 6. So then what I do, make sure you see it, yep. So those 4 picks are, Nick Fraud, sorry, that cracks me up. So those 4 get those picks, and then how you finish is the rest of the 6. So the first 6 would be on that draft lottery, and then the other 6 would be how you finish because you're paid out. So obviously you want to do better and try to get money for the year if you make the playoffs. So I'm planning to do this. This is what I'm trying to get to. I'm planning for this to be how we do it. However, if you guys don't want the lottery, I get it. It just kind of worked for us. We actually just added it in 2 years ago, I think, and it just ended up kind of being better. So if you guys are cool with it, don't worry about saying anything. If you want something else, let me know, definitely, or Ryan. But yeah, video was quick and short, hopefully. So let me know, fellas. Good luck this year. It's been kind of wild, to be honest. Like, hold on. Just so you guys know, I'm in another dynasty for you first timers. I still am kind of like, it's been a wild year. Like I said, it's pretty even. I've debated tanking or going after it. It's tricky, even being in one. I'm sure Nick can kind of say the same thing, and a few others that are in our dynasty. It's like, do we tank or go after? Because once, like I said, once you want to typically decide to do one and go all out if you can. Like win now, sell your first, get good players. Tank, get first, sell your good players. So it's interesting. But I think it's been a pretty solid dynasty so far. Definitely all over the place. One thing I have thought about, if you guys aren't aware, is that light flex. So again, I made everything off of 12 teams, so there's more. We all have less players. And I kind of brought it up to Ryan. If you guys want this in the future, it would happen next year, obviously. Just remove that position, because, man, I tell you what, maybe it's us. I gotta look the rest of your teams, maybe, but it's kind of rough out there, and some of these players were starting. So, yeah. Anyway, 5-minute video. Hope this kind of explained things. Let me know if you guys have any questions, obviously. And was hoping this was the best way to do it. Good luck, fellas.